Since Daniel Craig officially retired from the role of James Bond after No Time to Die, the international film industry has entered a dramatic race to find a successor to this global cinema icon. The producers of Eon Productions have kept the identity of the next 007 a secret, but according to exclusive sources, the name Sam Heughan is being mentioned more than ever. Is he really the heir to this great legacy? Sam Heughan is no longer a strange name to global audiences. The role of Jamie Fraser in the hit series Outlander has turned him from a stage actor to an A-list star, loved by millions of fans around the world. His elegant appearance, strong demeanor and distinctive Scottish accent are the elements that immediately remind people of the original James Bond image described by Ian Fleming. Sam not only possesses the perfect appearance for the role, but also has the inner depth needed to recreate a more multidimensional, more modern Bond, a man who not only fights enemies but also fights with his own wounds and loneliness. Sam Heughan once revealed that he auditioned for the role of Bond in 2005, when Daniel Craig was chosen for Casino Royale. Although unsuccessful at that time, Sam has persevered in developing his career, becoming one of the most notable actors in Europe today. Sam's great advantage is the balance between action and emotion. He can perform thrilling action scenes, but can also bring about quiet, profound moments. Sam's acting style is not too ostentatious but full of sophistication, which is in line with the trend of building a new James Bond, both strong and humane. However, Sam's challenge is that he has not really broken through in Hollywood. Despite his impressive performances, his name is not enough to dominate the international box office like other competitors such as Henry Cavill or Richard Madden. Moreover, rumors surrounding his personal life, especially his complicated relationship with co-star Katrina Balfe, also make the film studio consider the ability to control the media when Sam becomes the face of a brand as big as 007. According to inside sources, the race for the role of James Bond currently has three strong candidates: Richard Madden, Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Sam Heughan. Richard Madden is considered a safe choice, having won a Golden Globe for Bodyguard and having a cold, tough Bond image. Aaron Taylor-Johnson is younger, can bring a dynamic version of Bond, suitable for the new generation. But Sam Heughan, with his classic Scottish temperament, has the ability to evoke the tradition associated with the character's origin. Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson, the two powerful producers of the Bond series, have remained silent. They are known for their careful casting, carefully considering the long-term future of the brand, not just a few individual films. There is no denying that Sam Heughan has a loyal and enthusiastic fanbase. Campaigns calling for #Sam Heughan for Bond have been popping up on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Fans have created videos of Sam in a tuxedo, driving an Aston Martin or sipping a martini, shaken, not stirred, with convincing results. In fact, many online polls conducted by British newspapers and TV channels have shown that Sam is always at the top of the list of most popular candidates, surpassing other famous stars. In the face of increasingly dense rumors, Sam Heughan still maintains a humble attitude but cannot hide his expectations. To be mentioned as a candidate for James Bond is a great honor for me. But I think the final decision lies with the creative team, who know the character and the brand better than anyone. I am ready if given the opportunity, but if not, I will continue to pursue other challenging projects. Sam's calmness and professionalism have scored strongly in the public's eyes, showing that he is truly capable of taking on a role with great pressure and expectations like James Bond. So far, everything has stopped at speculation and expectations. However, according to film industry analysts, Sam Heughan is still a very promising candidate. He has all the necessary elements: classic appearance, diverse acting skills, a private life that is not too noisy and Scottish spirit, Bond's original heritage. What is more important is that Sam has the ability to redefine James Bond in a modern direction, no longer an invincible superhero, but a real person, who knows how to love, how to hurt, and how to sacrifice. According to the schedule, Eon Productions will announce the new Bond face at the end of this year or early next year. At this time, the candidates are still in the final stages of negotiation, auditioning and testing market reactions. Regardless of the result, Sam Heughan has left a deep impression in the public's heart as a potential James Bond that the world has always expected. And who knows, maybe one day soon, we'll see him step out of the shadows, turn around, aim his legendary lens, and say coldly, "Bond, James Bond." For now, fans like me still can't stop hoping. Sam Heughan is the next choice for 007 and the world won't be disappointed. However, the battle for the James Bond position is not only about acting skills or appearance, but also a brainstorming between producers, commercial strategies and global film market trends. Therefore, although Sam Heughan receives overwhelming support from fans, he still faces significant challenges from competitors and factors beyond his control. One of the concerns from producers is that Sam Heughan, although very famous among viewers of the TV series Outlander, has not really made a breakthrough at the international box office. James Bond is a global brand, requiring the main character to have strong appeal in many major markets such as the US, China and Europe. Some experts believe that Richard Madden, with his extensive experience in Hollywood and major projects such as Bodyguard, Eternals, has an advantage in terms of commerce. On the other hand, there are still opinions that Sam Heughan's freshness is exactly what the James Bond brand needs at the moment. Daniel Craig, when he was chosen in 2005, was not a box office star, but it was his bold choice that helped the Bond series transform successfully. Sam Heughan can do the same, bringing a Bond that is both familiar and new, a combination of Scottish tradition and modern cinematic breadth. In addition, Sam's enthusiasm and passion for this role cannot be ignored. Unlike many actors who only see Bond as a career ladder, Sam has always expressed special respect for this character. In many interviews, he shared that he read Ian Fleming's original novels since childhood, and even collected James Bond-related items. For Sam, Bond is more than just a role, it is a lifelong dream and a responsibility to the history of British cinema. According to another exclusive source from Eon Productions, the final auditions have been completed and the results are being carefully considered. Sam Heughan is considered to have a masterful performance in the important action and dialogue scenes. He not only portrayed the cool, intelligent demeanor of Bond, but also brought a rare emotional depth, something that the producers hope will take the Bond character further in a new era where audiences demand characters with psychological depth, not just simple action heroes. Interestingly, although not publicly, Sam Heughan is said to have participated in many private discussions with Barbara Broccoli, who had the final say on the role of Bond. A close source revealed, Barbara was very impressed with Sam's thorough preparation and eagerness to learn. He is not only a talented actor but also a person who truly loves Bond. It is that sincerity that creates a special attraction that not every candidate has. However, Eon Productions always has the habit of keeping secrets until the last minute. What the public knows now is just speculation and analysis, while the real decision is still on the producer's desk. In the meantime, Sam Heughan is constantly renewing himself. He has just completed an independent action film project, and is actively participating in social and charity activities, keeping his personal image positive and professional. This makes fans believe that he is fully capable of shouldering the great responsibility of 007. No matter what the final result is, Sam Heughan is still James Bond in the hearts of millions of fans. He doesn't need an official title to become a symbol of courage, determination and gentlemanly spirit, the qualities that make a true James Bond. And now, all we can do is wait for the historic moment, the moment when Eon Productions officially announces the next James Bond. Will that name be Sam Heughan? If it is him, it will be a completely new chapter, not only for the 007 brand but also for the film career of a Scottish star, who has persistently pursued his dream for the past 2 decades. And perhaps, the world will not be disappointed.